Hey everyone, this is Steph, and you're watching Stay Strong. Hey everyone, I'm so glad you're here. I hope everyone is having a blessed week. And this week on Stay Strong, we're going to go ahead and continue through our Fireproof series. This is week 3. And this week, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I think, if not all of us, have experienced is breakups. So I totally understand how difficult breakups can be. I think it is one of the hardest times, especially in our young adult life, dealing with having to separate from someone that we loved and cared about, especially if it was a committed relationship that lasted for a while. I can personally say I know just how hard it can be. So I just wanted to spread a little encouragement to those of you who may be going through a breakup right now, or who have experienced a breakup and they're still kind of struggling through it. I just wanted to send some encouragement your way. Please know that there is a light at the end of your tunnel, and you might not see it now, but know that God does have a plan for you, and it is a plan to prosper you. I also wanted to just remind you that even though it hurts, because what happens is it's basically two hearts or two souls, especially if it was a committed relationship that lasted for a very long time. It is two hearts and two souls that were forming into one and are now separating. And if you can imagine being physically torn apart, it hurts and there's pain involved. But just know that that person is your ex for a reason. And God definitely is in the midst of that situation. One of the Bible verses I love to go to in hard times is Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, which says, I'll read it to you from the NLT version. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not depend on your own understanding. Seek His will in all that you do, and He will show you which path to take." Now, a lot of times we read this passage, and it is so much easier said than done. It's hard to put all your faith and trust into something that you don't even see, especially when you're in the midst of a situation that is as painful as a breakup. But I believe that once you go through the fire, you're going to come out of it 10 times stronger than you were when you first entered in the fire. So as hard as it may seem, you're going to have to push through the hurt. And I understand what that's like. I've experienced it in my past. It's not an easy thing to do. But if you trust that the Lord is with you, the Lord understands your situation, and the Lord has a plan for you, then you continue on through in that faith. And I promise you there is a light at the end of your tunnel. So one thing that I mentioned in my blog is there are certain things that you should not do when going through a breakup. Some of those things include stalking your ex on social media, constant partying, or doing crazy things like breaking or burning their old possessions, falling for the next person that's nice to you, isolating yourself from the rest of the world. Listen, those things are just not wise, okay? The proper way to handle breakups from the Christian point of view, I would say, is to be in the presence of godly people that are going to encourage you, that are going to lift you up, that are going to make sure that no matter the situation, you are putting God first. Talk to people, confide in people that you love and trust. But all those other worldly things, people are going to try to convince you to do things that are just not wise. And I just want to stress that you need to be careful on how you handle your breakup, because the actions you make today are going to affect your tomorrow if they are not wise. So please, please be smart about handling your breakup. Spend this time to cultivate your relationship with Christ and just trust that Christ has a plan for you, God has a plan for you, and that He has not forgotten you, and He will never forsake you. Just please be wise about your decisions. Now, if you are in a committed relationship and things are not well and you guys are considering a breakup, what I would say to you guys is seek wise counsel. Make sure you guys are praying about it, going to the Word, going to people who are going to lead you down the right path, only just to make sure that you guys are not making rash decisions. I mean, it could just be a situation where it doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. And right now, what happens is if you act out of anger or things like that, little things can be blown up. And you're going to look back on it and think, that really wasn't all that bad, and we just ended a relationship because of something little. So, again, the Bible is just full of making wise decisions. Do not make rash decisions. Please seek counsel and make sure to put God first in everything that you do. One last Bible verse I want to leave you with is Psalm 34:18. It's from the NLT version. It says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed." So, I just encourage you, if you are the brokenhearted right now, I have experienced it in my personal life. If I were to give my brokenness, anything, my broken spirit, my broken heart, if I were to give it to Jesus, He makes it whole again. You could never even tell that there was a scar there unless I would tell you there was a scar there. Give it to Jesus, and He loves to mend things, and He will be there for you, and He will fix it. Trust in the Lord and lean not on your own understanding. Stay strong. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope somebody was blessed by this message. As always, please remember to comment, share this video with anyone and everyone, and make sure to subscribe to this channel. That way you are getting updates on videos every single week. I'm so happy with what God is doing through this blog, and I'm so excited about what's going to be for the future. Next week we will continue through our last video of our Fireproof series, so make sure you stay tuned for that. I love you guys so much, and God bless. Stay strong. Bye!